ended up taking another trade a session after I just posted that video. Okay, so my bias was either it's gonna end up rebouncing this 15 minute to end up longing, if we're gonna remain bullish, end up longing towards this previous high here, or into this 4-hour range, or this range here, but ES has already, I mean, ES has already traded into the same range. So let's see, ES has already taken all that. So the main points that I was looking at is either gonna be to continue to trade into this unfilled 15 minutes down here, and even to this low, or we're gonna continue logging. So I go to the 5 minute. I went to a lower time frame. Or was it? Yeah, it's right here. I was thinking of entering over this 1 minute right here, but it looked tough, and I was like, oh, but look, this could play out if we want to rebalance into the 15-minute range, which is a trade I would have taken, but obviously didn't. What do you call end up taking it because I don't really like the setup for how it looks. So I ended up fading that, and then I was the trade played out. So I was like, okay, the only setup I'll take off to this, because I still think we're gonna be running this whole thing. I said I'll wait for this rebound, so this 5 and 15-minute range in here, which is what we get. I go to the 4 minute. The 4 minute when the rebounds in the 4 minute, and we inverse this 4 minute. We inverse this one, entered off of the second candle. We had this 5 minute here, and I was waiting for this 5 minute, and I was kind of thinking in my head, oh, I should have probably waited for it because it's the highest time frame inversion. But obviously, the 4 minute already did it. It already confirmed the 4 minute. The 5 minute was just the main. Okay, the 5 minute. So I entered off of the 4 minute right here, and then I end up entering off of the 5 minute again. As soon as it closes, I enter again. So I entered 5 micros, and then I entered another 5 after. So I entered remaining like what my normal size is. I've been entering 5 because my stops were like kind of big. When I first entered, my stop was I think it was at this side. I put it at the 4 minute higher, and also that's 50 points, and I don't like. Since the beginning of this month and even to last month, you would never catch me risking that much. The most is like 35 points. That's I'm always comfortable risking 1 minute rather than 1 to 5 micros. Like I'll trade 5 micros, but obviously I'd rather stick to one because it's just because how I've seen the system and money wise and numbers. Because again, 50 points is 500 when I could have entered my normal size and made 1K. Obviously, not to make it sound like some sort of greedy thing, but the point is already I have put the numbers in the system around it. But in situations like this where the stop loss is big in the aspect of numbers, I guess in 48 points, obviously I'm still gonna take my 1 to 2, which would literally be in. So 96 points. It's still 1 to 2. It's just the fact that my stop loss is that big. I'd rather risk way less and have my TP large, so I have like a 1 to 3 and stuff like that, 1 to 4, 1 to 5. Than me risking 1 to 2 and then my stop loss is 85 stuff. Like nah, like some people trade like that. I really just don't because I see no purpose in having your stop so big in numbers in the sense of the points. Because also I tend to calculate. Some people have it like that. 1 to 2 R. They just focus on the RR. Okay, 1 to 1. I get that, but that's 81 points. Like whether you take a loss or not, that's $800 a loss. Or I would say 1 mini. That's double. That's 14. Like I just don't see the logic in it. But I mean, like, some people don't base it off of that. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, so the 4 minute version. And then the 5 minute just confirmed it even more. So I entered 5 more markers, and then as soon as I entered 5 more, boom, it just dumps. So dump straight to break even, and then I target at 1 to 2.5, so somewhere around here, which is like right about here. So like right there, mm. somewhere like that. So yeah, so my higher time frame bias is obviously again we are just chopping this range. We end up sweeping internal buy side. That's what the idea was with longs during this session, but I ended up getting stopped at break even, which was an issue, which again I could have made a lot of money right there, but it is what it is. When we take out buy side, it's either we're gonna end up continuing taking out this because we rebound to the 15 minutes. So this range either should have pushed us higher, or again we're gonna fail. We're gonna continue pushing lower, which is what ended up happening. We ended up inversing the 15 minute, and then ES had a good 15-minute inversion too. That's what I was thinking of it. Even entering. Oh, was it? Oh, it was close. Or was it 5 minute? Oh, I don't even know then. That's crazy because it's always in the moment that it looks completely different. But okay, it is. It is. I guess. Okay, I guess it was this candle, but this looks like we would end up inversing, and I was like, oh, maybe actually it's enter VS. But again, they're both pushing the same narrative. And then into this SMT with ES thinks is ionizing desert, pushing into the range. And yeah, but unfortunately, I only took this off of this one TPT account. I took I copied it here, so now I have two accounts. Passed them. Well, I passed one, and then this one I just built my buffer even more. But what do you call? What do you call? What's it called? I was about to take it off of the TPT one, but again, it took too long. And then my stop says I could cook, so I'm like, yeah, no, I need to pay for a copy trader, which is what I'm gonna do. First thing, God, obviously, get this payout, use that, and then pay for it, and then yeah, that's it. But yeah, that's the trade recap for today. We'll see how the rest of this week goes. I'm gonna try just scalping for the not scalping, but like obviously now I'm gonna secure for the $150 day. But we'll see. Obviously, trade normal. And then first thing, we'll get our first ever payout.